Welcome back, everybody, to episode 4 of Black Book. We left off the last time with our new friend Kolya and with our grandfather debating about the quest we received from the changeling girl that we encountered in the Banya, the abandoned bathhouse north of where our grandfather resides. She told us her story and explained that she's not really a demon, but actually a human girl that was, well, I guess switched out at birth by a, what was the name? Optiderka, something like this. Anyhow, she's been living with demons since she was a baby, which was about 18 years ago, and she desperately wants to go back to the life of the living, I guess. To help her achieve this goal, she gave us 3 requirements. She needs a belt, a cross, and a name. And of course, the belt and the cross are no ordinary items. They have to meet specific requirements, such as I think the cross needed to be worn by a demon, and I'm sure we'll hear this again. But we find ourselves at a crossroads now where we need to decide where we would like to start. And the last time I said already that I do think I want to go with the name first, because we did meet the priest, so we know where he is. So I'm hoping that this might be the easiest part to do. And one more thing that I just wanted to mention. So I encountered that same issue again, where we've went through all the dialogue options already, and then I saved the game when I finished the last episode. But essentially, I had to go through all of the dialogue options again. So even if you use the autosave function or you save a game yourself, it looks like whenever you go to a new location, this is the moment where it saves for you. So even if you do something there, but if you don't finish it and move on, it looks like this is where the save game is stored. So just bear that in mind in case you're playing the game yourself and you're wondering what to do. So I guess the best point would always be finish a segment, move to a new location, then save, and then you can quit the game. And then you pretty much start right off there. But without further ado, we are going to make our decision, and we will start with the name. First, I would like to get a name for the girl. Well, go to Vilgod. You'll find a priest there. Kolya, you should go too. It's decided then. Alright, and we have a couple of new options now. So we have first off the pester with shorts. Let's have a look. So it looks like some of them already finished their task. And I guess it's those 3 because their icons are at the bottom. Whereas this one is still standing still and it says 1 day above its head. So do we need to give it a new task now? Oh, this has a new icon now. Underneath 13th Brother, it now says fire. His favorite. Maybe this is in conjunction with the skill that we unlocked. Oh, and this says hunger, and this one has strive. Okay. Oh, 12. What do we have? Weather. Summon a thunderstorm. That seems not too bad. But it is 4 sins. 5 sins. So this one seems to be the best for this one. What do we have here? Call a hailstorm. 10 and 5. 12 and 4. So this one is still better. Then we have another thunderstorm. 12 and 3. 10 and 5. Scare children. 8 and 3, 12 and 5. So I guess this one we're gonna send him. This short still needs to report back from his previous job. Oh, okay, so do I just click him? Ah, task completed. Some of the peasants' birds are dead because of the demon's curse. Well, I don't really like this. An old witch catches your chort and sends him back along with a threatening letter. Also, we don't get any money and only get +2 on our sins counter. And then we have this one. Your chort puts an old Zalom in one of the fields. Now this place will never see rain. Okay. Well, not ideal, but okay. Alright, let's send him off. Hunger and strife. Animals. Oh, fire. Mind. Oh, okay. So we can see hunger and strife, and if we see those icons, I guess. No, none of them connect with what those two like to do. 9 and 6, 5 and 4, 7 and 6, 7 and 6, 9 and 5. And you're gonna go here. I'm basically just looking to get the most amount of money and the least amount of sins, and I guess this makes sense, I hope. 6, 3, 6, 3, 4, 1. Okay. Send rats. Alright. So they are all occupied again. Let's click on our map. Okay. So it gives us a different route again compared to last time. Or the map just moved slightly, that could be as well. We're gonna do this in a second. There's 2 more visitors. Oh, we can also play cards now. And we can talk to Nikolai. Let's talk to him first. What was that with the stove? As if I believed that you forgot how to kindle it. And then you got a bit too scared when the demon girl grabbed at you with fire. It is as you say, Vazia. It's not about the stove. I don't know what's wrong with me. There was this one incident. Since then, I'm not myself when I see any fire. I'm scared of it, something awful. That's exactly the reason why the lads dared me to go to the banya. They heard the rumors and wanted to have a bit of fun at my expense. Only, I'm not one to give up so easily. But why? What's wrong with fire? Oh, it's a long story. Okay, let's talk about yourself, Nikolai. So, how did you end up a soldier? Well, they took me as a recruit. You were just a kid then and don't remember much about it, I gather. Old Egor just took you in after your parents... Well, when you went into the service, was it by your own choice? Aye, by choice. To be honest, some other lad drew the lot, but we have a large family. And I'm a hot-headed guy. Right, and a fine one. Ha, quite right. It was my decision. I made my way to my field regiment, and they sent us to fight the Turks. Did you earn your cross there? No, I guess she's talking about the medal on his chest. Aye, that's a different story. I'll tell it later. Okay, let's talk about the bride. Do you plan to marry that girl or not? Let's help her first, won't we? She must be a strong girl to pull through that sort of thing. Maybe God sent her? A demon? Sent by God? Well, she said she was a changeling, didn't she? The girls my age are all married. Who would marry an old soldier anyway? Only a demon. Well, about the fire. Would it take very long to tell the story? Maybe not that long. Anyway, don't be such a bath broom. I'll tell you some other time. Don't you have anything else to do? What? That was a quick chat. Before we do this, let's see our visitors. Who do we have? Vasilisa, listen. Thank you for your help with the banya. Don't thank me yet. We still need to free the girl. It's just that I wouldn't be able to go at all if it weren't for you. Here, I want to give you this. Oh, deck of cards. 3, 7 ace, 3, 7 queen. Gain +1 eloquence, black on battle start. It's highlighted in orange, but it doesn't tell me. New item. Eloquence. Increases the worst effect of black pages for 1. Okay. I mean, this gives us only +1. Yeah, we're going down to 27. Let's use this instead then. That could be useful. Okay. What's that? A deck of playing cards or something? Sure is. Been saving them for some time. They're antique, but first class. I'll teach you to play if you wish. They say the devil himself is not averse to a good game of Durak. Okay, I guess this takes away from this. Well, let's give it a go. Witching Durak. Okay. Welcome to your first game of Durak. Your goal is to use up all your cards. The last person left with cards in their hands is the loser, the fool or Durak. The players take turns attacking the player next to them with one or more cards. Attack Nikolai with the 6 of hearts. Okay. Nikolai beat your card with his king. Press the end turn button to proceed with the game. At the end of each round, the players take turns drawing new cards until they have 6 in their hand. It starts with the first attacker this round. So, do I take this? What? Okay, I can't click anything, so I guess end turn. Oh, okay, yeah. Nikolai attacked you with his 8 of clubs. To defend from this card and put it in the discard pile, you need to play a card of the same suit, but one higher in rank. Okay, gotcha. Beat the 8 of clubs with your 9 of clubs. I finished. Okay. Excellent, it's your turn again. Start your next attack. Play the 7 of diamonds. Although Nikolai beat your card with the 10 of diamonds, you may launch a new attack with a card of the rank that has already been played. For instance, you can now attack with a 10 or with another 7. I don't understand. Why? Okay, I'll take another 7 then. Eh? Okay. Nikolai gave up and took the cards, for he has nothing to beat them with. This turn is yours. Okay. Before letting you play on your own, we have to discuss trump cards. Note the trump card. The trump suit is stronger than other suits, and can beat all the other cards, even those of the different suit, and even those that are higher in rank. For instance, a trump 10 will even beat a king. Since cards with trump suit are stronger, you should decide whether to use them at your first convenience or save them for a crucial point. So does that mean everything with a spade on it? By the way, the player who has the lowest ranking trump card on his hand goes first. Good luck. I have no idea. Yeah, I gave him this card, so I thought already that... Okay. I finished. Oh, because it was a trump card. I get it. Okay. Oh, I have nothing. Take. Enter? No. Okay. Oh, because it was an ace, but because I had a trump card. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he's using the trump card as well. I have nothing else, so let's end the turn. 7. So I could only use a trump or I take the card. No, I'll take it. 6, 7. Goes away. Oh, he's using a trump card. But I don't have anything higher than that. Okay, I take. T? Or is that a 7? I'm not sure. Okay, now it's only trump, almost only trump cards. So let's do the king. Okay. I don't understand it at all. Okay, they're going away. Oh, look at that, I won. Great. And I guess this is the same thing. Yeah, it starts it up again. But it doesn't really seem to do anything, so let's just, yeah. Okay, so I don't know if it's the same thing. For those of you that have played the Witcher series, you had this card game in there as well. I can't recall the name at the top of my head, but I don't think it really did anything to the story or whatnot, but it gave you something kind of to do if you really were bored. Anyway, we still have one more visitor, so let's see who's here. Oh. Demon. Greetings to you, mistress of the house. I was flying back from Megor's job when I noticed something. Some bandits jumped a Khaldun near the crossroads. He drove a cart. Perhaps there's something useful for you left over? Maybe. Alright. Peddler. Old Egor's Isbarn. Let's check this first. Let's begin our journey. I should search for evil spirits in the forest near the Isbar and get rid of any chords. Let's do it. Oh, straight into the fight, yeah? Okay, so we have a claw attack and 14 health, and we have a small claw attack and 9 health. We have 3 shields at the moment, so at least one of the attacks we will be able to deflect, but I don't have anything else at the moment to shield us further. We are at full health, so let's go and full out attack. We don't have my favorite, which is waste, so we're gonna go Urazi, and we're gonna take the guy with the biggest health pool straight off the bat. And we're gonna take Khaldun Fiend, because it amplifies each other page. Yeah, so this should do 5 now. Anyway, and we can set Igor to attack as well, by the way. So that's 12. Wait, I'm not distributing this properly, actually. This is 8. No, we keep this one. But we attack him. But we want Igor on him as well. Let's see if this works. Ah, it's not enough. Okay. And we're gonna take the damage from him. That is quite alright though. He only has 1 health left. So we're gonna do 4 attack on him. Okay. I think this went pretty well. What do we have? Gria amplifies its attack by 2 after each use of pages of the same name. Fierce. Oh, we haven't had fierce yet. Pages of the same name. So does that mean each page, if I use Gria in conjunction with other Gria, yeah? Or does it mean other cards where it says fierce on them? Not sure. Does not use, so we've seen this before. I don't know what this means. Gesture does not use word slots, so we're gonna take this one to try it out. 8 rubles, 75 experience. Great, let's continue. A peddler is traveling merchant. Among his wares, one can sometimes find an occasional enchanted item. Alright, let's have a look. I don't think we have too much money at the moment. Definitely a problem, but let's see. Low prices. Come and see for yourself. Buy some herbs and other goods I've brought for you from the woods. Oh, and he's doing it in rhyme. Excellent. What you got? Ooh, interesting. Honeycomb. Your lips were made for drinking honey. Increases reversed effect for 3. Replenish 6, but cannot use helps for 2 turns. Veil. The groom picked up his bride's veil, which is considered bad luck. He died soon after. +2. Hall? We did some wild things in the past. Weird things. We wore our masks, ran through people's homes, and divined with the hall. Enemy attacks deal -1 damage. Okay. Still don't quite know. It looks like a bone of sorts. What's this? Dried Poshipka. I had Poshipka in my stomach, so Khaldun healed me. Resistance to status is spell disease, and resistance to status paralysis. Ooh, but it costs 80, and we only have 58. An old knife. It seems that not only rust stains this knife, but also blood. Your first Sagobo also has old knife page. 1 damage to all enemies. Okay. Lock. Wards of thieves and curses alike. Your first Sagobo always has a lock page. Oh, so that means on battle start I will always have lock there if I use this item in one of my slots. Okay. I think it starts to make sense, at least a little bit. Bast shoes all. They would place 1 in the coffin in case the dead man needed his bast shoes made in the afterlife. Strengthens status curse, +2. Decreases damage in pages for 2, minimum 1. German chalk. They definitely know how to draw witching circles. No wonder that chalk is so good. Strengthens ward. So ward, I guess, is for shields. Increases shields for 1 turn at the beginning of each round. That's really good, actually. But again, not enough money, unless we sell something. Rosalka's hair? Rosalka is sitting there, all black. Her hair is black as soot. Strength and status waist. Oh, I really like our waist card already, so this is something I could see become quite useful. But it's only +1. Prayer book. Some kept their bride's ribbon in a prayer book, some gifted it to their friends. Strength and status prayer +1 increases bless on the turn start by 1. Steel scythe chip. Stick it under the central beam and no evil spirit will enter the house. Defense pages give +1 more ward. Okay, then we have a skull. A bursting bone. Boil a black cat until only 1 bone is left. That's the one you want. Gain +2 ethereal on battle start and gain +5 waste on battle start. Wow. All attacks miss this creature. Duration 2 rounds. Deals 5 damage each turn, ignoring wards. That's really grim, by the way, but a mighty strong item it seems. Maklushka. It is hard to die with Maklushka. You have to give it to someone. Gain +2 vampirism on battle start. +12 health. Okay. Heals 2 health when enemy loses health. Oh, I really, really want this. And Coffin Splinter. Hear me, you Kolden Eretnik. Cut your body, drink your blood. God stands between us. Gain +5 spikes on battle start. Deal 5 damage on receiving damage. Okay, so it's like Thorns damage basically. Super interesting items. I mean, we've just taken off this one, so maybe we can sell this, which gives us 83. It would allow us to buy Rusalka's hair, but I think I want to save some money. I hope we can find this merchant again. I really want the bursting bone. This just looks so good. I wonder if we can choose, so this +2 ethereal, if that is automatically cast on ourselves, or if we could even use an ally. Well, I guess we'll have to figure this one out later on. For now, that's all there is, and there's nothing else here to do, so let's get back on the road. Rusalka Backwaters. No one has seen any snakes here for several days. I suppose I drove off these creatures. It should be quiet here now, and I don't mind walking through a quiet grove by the river. Well, you probably jinxed it now. You stumble upon a strange clearing. The trees are fallen as if hit by a hurricane, or perhaps the master of the forest walked this path. What's strange is that in the middle of the clearing, a single tree stands undamaged. You come closer and realize that the tree was saved by the pricklish herb that grows among its roots. You bow to the plant and cut it down. Nice. Yes. 5 shield. We've had this before. Excellent. If we enter any more difficult battles, I really need to remember that we have those at our disposal. Miguel Crossroads. I think we were here now a couple of times. These crossroads always had a bad reputation and not by chance. I've learned that in person. It seems that where the roads meet, the border between worlds grow thin. I think this is where we broke the first seal, right? Yeah, it is. Near the covered crosses, you notice a jug of milk and a loaf of bread. It would seem that someone still visits these old graves. With sadness, you wonder if dead men need any treats. Take the offerings, make an offering ourselves, and leave the location. Since this is a place of significance, I feel like we're probably better off if we make an offering, so let's go with option 2. And 2 ruble is not too much. You leave some coins and rest a bit before continuing on your journey. Health restored and new entry. Double belief. Even after the adoption of Russian Christianity, some aspects of paganism remained. To a certain extent, there was an exchange of supreme pagan deities for Christian ones, with the inferior ones becoming evil spirits. This concept is best characterized by the notion of double belief, an everyday mingling of one's religious beliefs and a worldview that includes elements of 2 religions. Double belief is a sort of double-think, incertitude, or tenuous indecisiveness about both religions. People believe in both Christian dogmas and esoteric teachings. Russians observe the holidays of Maslenitsa and Ivan Kupala, both of which have pagan origins. Okay, interesting. And again, health restored for only 2 ruble worth. Oh, broken card. I think this is where the chort told us about the attack, right? Looks like it went off the road and broke down. Let's have a look. New Bailishka. A cart has gone off the road, but no one seems to be around, neither its owner nor the horses. The cart itself is empty, except for 1 jewelry box, obviously left behind by the owners. Its lid is slightly ajar. Glass shards of various colors gleam inside, reflecting the moonlight. Let's have a quick look at this Bailishka. What have you done, you rascal? Each Koldun has its chorts. For a long time we suspected our Uncle Kolyan to be a knower, but we hadn't seen his chorts. One time I climbed up into the attic, searched everywhere, and found a jewelry box. It had lots of glass shards that looked just like candies. Green ones, yellow ones, blue ones, red ones. I started to look them over, seeing how they sparkled. Suddenly, there was the sound of someone on the stairs. Uncle Kolyan had returned from mowing. "What have you done, you little rascal?" he screamed. "The chorts won't let me rest now. They'll torture me to death." And that's precisely what happened. Our uncle fell ill and died a year later. One shouldn't disturb chorts. We will take this Bailishka as a warning, and we will leave the jewelry box. Thank you very much, and we're going to leave the location. And we go straight to the bank of the Kolva. The road to Vilgard winds along the picturesque bank of the Kolva River. From afar, you hear two demons arguing furiously. Their shouts make the treetops sway. It seems that they are arguing over a fish they caught in some peasant's fish trap. When you take a good look, you realize that a human soul is in the trap, shrunken in horror. Attack, talk, or play cards. Let's try and talk first. Yuck, a live one. Get lost, why don't you, while you're still breathing. The devil himself can't order us around. I'll see you in hell first. We've got no time for you. Can't you see we're busy divvying up the sinner? Okay. Can we outsmart them? Let's try. It's likely to take you until the end of days, arguing like that. You're lucky I'm a witch. I can help you. You can? I know how to settle devilish arguments, you bet. The one to solve my task first will get the sinner. What sort of task? All shorts like to do tasks. These are no exception, it seems. Race to perm, count leaves on a tree, race to Vilgard, and curse the passerby. I'm going to let them count leaves on a tree. The first to count all the leaves on that aspen near the hill gets the sinner. Ha! I am the fastest demon in Sheridan, isn't? You? It is I who... Hey, wait, no fair. The demons turn into fiery whirlwinds and fly away. You break the trap and free the soul, and the dead man vanishes. You find some coins at the bottom of the fisherman's trap. Plus 30 ruble and 200 experience. Nice. And a new page? Oh, amazing. And something new once again. Firm and piety. Increases ward value in pages for 3. The page remains active for 1 turn and affects other pages. Let's take this one. This seems good. Leave the location. I would definitely call this one a success. Very good. The Kolva Bridge. Bridges connect to riverbanks, thus they act as a kind of a border between worlds. It's well known that borders are a favorite place for spirits to dwell. Let's see what we got there. On a bridge over a small river near Vilgard, 2 cart drivers argue over who should have way first. They are arguing fiercely, not realizing that each has a demon over their left shoulder. It's the demon's job to bring discord, and serve as a prompter of sorts, whispering lines into their ears. We could attack the demons, we can interfere, or ask Nikolai for help, but we've seen how that worked in the past, and I'm just not gonna. So, let's try the same thing again. This time it's humans, so don't know if it's gonna be more difficult or easier, but let's interfere. You interfere in the fight and try to tell the peasants about the demons manipulating them. Unfortunately, they no longer listen to reason. When they find out that you need to get to the other bank, one of them violently shoves you past their carts. Their angry voices can be heard for quite a long time as you continue on. Okay. Batskoye Lake or Eastern Wood? Let's go to the lake first. A curved lake on the left bank of the Kolva. By the icy smooth surface of the lake, you notice a horse anxiously shaking its mane. A couple of demons are tugging on its bridle, trying to steal it from its master, who is asleep beneath a slope nearby. You can attack, wake the peasant up, leave the area. Let's wake the peasant up. You shake the peasant awake and point to his animal, walking away to the forest. The vexed demons let go of the horse as soon as the peasant crosses himself and takes the reins. As a token of appreciation, he gives you a handful of rusks, 2 ruble and 50 experience. We've done good. Now the Eastern Woods. The woods near the old riverbed of the Culver do not yet have a name of their own, so everyone just calls them the Eastern Woods or the Eastern Grove. I think a lot of those locations we've been to, so apologies if I'm reading things double. You walk along an old path through the Eastern Woods. At this hour the moon shines especially bright. Everything around you glows with a mysterious light. All of a sudden you hear loud voices and metallic ringing coming from the woods. You can only guess what this late night commotion is all about. Let's look around. Trying not to make a sound, you go deep into the woods. Finally, the branches part and you see a curious sight. Some Kolduns, unknown to you, are trying to agree on the price of a pile of copper samovars. One of them looks deeply upset and constantly knocks on one of the items. It seems he wants to demonstrate its quality. You notice a pair of red eyes peeking out from the samovar. I could attack the Kolduns or just buy the samovar. Oh, Nikolai, help. It's only 5, and we've gotten a couple of rubles now on the way, so let's just buy it. You buy one of samovars from the bewildered Kolduns. They hurriedly gather the rest of the wares and disappear into the forest. As soon as they are gone, your samovar turns into a demon. Who would have guessed? Oh, that's a big boy. 15, but only 4 attack. Fierce Claw. Amplifies its damage by 1 after each use of pages of the same name. Okay. What do we have? Negative status. Bless and shield. We definitely want some shield. Because he has 4 and we only have this. So let's do this first. Oh. Increases shields for 3 turns at the beginning of each round. Yeah. Let's hit him with an Urazi, and then let's use this one to prepare ourselves for the next couple of rounds. And my Urazi should be strengthened, yes, thanks to the bless. Okay. Yes, excellent. What's this now? Bless increases damage of each page for 1, and Ward increases shields for 3 turns at the beginning of each round. So he's gonna go with 5 now, so that's probably what it means. It increases every round he uses the same thing. So the longer he lives, the more damage he's going to do. Which makes sense. So let's use of the Lie and Urazi, and increases of the same color. Yeah, so my damage went up from, what was it, from 5? Even though it says 1 damage. But it went to 8. Okay. Oh, and we have 8 shield because of the ward that we've cast earlier. Okay, this should be easy enough. And I guess now it's more, yeah, 6. So this will go up, 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 but we don't really need to worry about that, because he only has 1 health left. And it increased our shields again. There we go. Firmer than stone. 1 damage to all enemies. Another Avoil. And George the Father. Increases damage of each page for 3. So this is an even better version of Bless. I'm gonna take George then. 150 and 7 rubles. Excellent. So we bought the samovar for 5 and we gained an additional 2 now. I guess it's time to go to Trinity Church, because I don't think we can go straight to here, right? No, we can. Weird. Before that it said we always have to do every single point before we can go to the next spot. Anyway. Long ago people stored hay and grain here. Then, around 30 years ago, several barns burnt down. People believed this place to be cursed, and these are now abandoned. Now the barns are built further to the east. Let's go. I want to try and always do the sidelines first before we go to the main point. Black silhouettes of the old ovens look like lurking demons. You search one barn after another, but there's nothing of value inside. You sigh and get ready to leave when a chill runs through you. You notice dark demonic figures in one of the old barns. The oven is a barn to dry hay. Do we greet or do we attack? Let's continue with our be gentle and nice approach for the time being before we go full frontal attack. Greetings, master of the oven. Let me pass into your domain. Ah, a live one. The peasants left me here. I am to live here for another 40 years. You can hear me, I gather. That means you're a witch. Come into my barn, then, and listen to my story. I have centuries of wisdom to share. Might be of use to demon knowers like you. Enter the barn. Thank you, kind host. I'm always eager to learn. Alright, listen well. It seems as if many hours have passed, but the stars haven't moved an inch. You leave the barn having learned quite a lot. 200 experience, that's awesome. That was well worth the visit, okay? Oh, it continues. Knowledge. What was that? We leveled up. Okay. Yes. We could increase the number of orders. No, I think we have this, right? Yeah. We could... Fierce words. Pages deal 1 more damage. Pages with shield increase their value by 1. Coldun's trick allowing to change 1 card with a trump 1. I still don't know exactly what that means. What else do we have? Knowledgeability. Number of active slots for items. Again, oh, we could increase this again, which is so good. Shop prices are reduced, that would also be nice, because so far everything's been pretty expensive. Increases the number of items that can be used per turn by 1, so we could use several ones, but we don't have that many right now, so I don't know how useful this would be. Hearsay. Visiting peasants bring 10 ruble more in gifts. Could be useful. I guess this would... This could amp up quite a bit. What do we have here? Orders. Book handling. Draw an additional order page each turn. Draw an additional key page each turn. Page creation cost is reduced by 20%. I guess this is probably for later. Oh, and of course the demon gift. Shorts bring 5 more ruble on job completion. You can send 1 short on a meaningless job, but it's only 1 and we already have 4, so I don't know how much this is. How much use we would get from this. Oh, in combination with this it would work then later. Reduces sins that your shorts bring you with job completion by 5. Confusing directives. Chance of your short completing the job well reduced by 50%. Completing the job well increased by 50%. Increases sins that your shorts bring you. Oh, so if we want to lower it, we go down this route. If we would want to have a higher sin amount, we would use this route. Okay. Well, key pages, order pages, keys, orders. Draw an additional order page. I would love to use the items, but all of this is also so useful. I think I'm gonna go with the item slots ordered short. No, let's go with something that we actually need, so let's go with the active slots for items. And let's make sure we use it, because this applies 5 on the first turn. It's only on the first, which is not great. Ideally, I would like to have something that permanently helps us. This does 3, so we always will start with 8 now, I guess. But anyway, this is good. I guess we can leave. Or was there anything else here? No, we can't really walk around. Okay. Cemetery near Redkin Village. The village is small, but it has its own cemetery. I should check it out. Maybe I can catch some demons there. If it splits further, then we'll definitely go to the church first and talk to the priest about the name. You see a flickering light among the graves. You come closer, trying not to make a single sound. Soon, you see that one of the fresh graves is being dug up by an acquaintance of yours. By an acquaintance? Why, you've startled me, Vasilisa. I thought that the devil had come for me. I thought you were nothing short of the Walking Dead. What are you doing at such a late hour, in a cemetery of all places? This is none of your business, Vasya. And look who's talking. Good girls stay home during the late hours. I can already tell that you're digging up a grave. What a sin. Don't talk to me about sins. People say that you're a witch now. My grief makes me dig. I need to take one last look at him. One last time. Potentially his son. Let's try and talk him out of it. Listen to me. It is not proper digging up graves. You said that I'm a witch, so I am. I know a thing or two. Listen, one time. Do you know Dashka from Pilva? She had it the same way you did. Her son died. She missed him terribly, and so she went to dig him up. She dug all night and didn't manage to finish the job, so she came back the second night. She dug and dug, and then, suddenly, a white dog jumped out of the grave. It followed her to her house. Must have been the soul of her son. It was certainly a sin. Oh, we got an Adam's head. By the end of the tale, the peasant can't hold back his tears. You help him get out of the half-dug grave and fill it back up. As you do this, you notice an Adam's head growing nearby and take it. You say goodbye and continue on your journey. -1. Nice, so we can also reduce it through doing specific actions. That's brilliant. Okay, no more branching off. We've completed everything, so let's go to Trinity Church. The church stands atop the northern slope, the most scenic spot in Vilgard. It was built with white stone, and at night it looks like it glows. In the sun, it shines even brighter. You arrive during the long pre-dawn twilight. Sharp points of age-old fir trees form a jagged wall far behind the Church of Vilgard. The priest has already begun preparations for the morning rituals. He notices you, puts aside his chores, and greets you. Greet priest. Yeah, it's Father Ephraim again. Who goes there at the crack of dawn? Is it you, Vasilisa? Cover your head, girl. Fui. Morning, Holy Father. Kolya, is that you? Don't tell me you want me to marry you too? Well, it's too early for me. Kolya, on the other hand... Hey, Vasya, don't go deciding these things for me. We came for another reason, actually. We need a name, an orthodox one, from the list of the holy names from the Sviatsi. Oh, new encyclopedia entry. Menologies. Menologies, or Sviatsi, are calendars of the Orthodox Church. Church liturgical books that denote the days of remembrance for saints and the annual cycle of church holidays. They were included in many liturgical books and indicate the features of worship services for any given day. Among peasants, Sviatsi were often used to decide the name of a child. A child would receive one of the names of the saints who were being venerated that day by the Orthodox Church. Okay. He does not seem impressed. It can't be. Are you expecting? No. We want to give a name to a changeling girl. You want to what? Father Ephraim sways, walks back to the nearest wall, and sits heavily on a bench. Are you sure you don't want to marry? It's a good deed. We want to free this girl. You explain your encounter with the Banya bride and what she needs for her freedom. I've heard about the changelings. Not sure how it works, though. I can't give you a name. That short tricked you both. Nothing good can come of it. Choosing a name from Swazi turns out to be not such an easy task. How can I make him reconsider? Christian soul. Help thy neighbors could also work. Help thy demons? No. And kind short? No. I think it's one of the two, but he was making this point about we can't leave a Christian soul. So I think we're gonna go with this. Plus 50. What if it's not a demon, but a Christian soul doomed to suffer? That would be a sin, for sure. Truly. They say you are a witch now, Vasya. It will soon be the harvest day of Ivan the Long. We need to disperse the dry winds. Help our village and I, in turn, will help you with the name. It's a deal. I know a ritual to thwart dry winds. We'll go visit the field. Alright, you'll have your name. Father Ephraim opens a heavy book with a silver cover. Choose. These days we honor the holy Claudia, Matriona, and Alexandra. Should I let him choose, since it's, potentially going to be his future bride? Claudia, Matriona, or Alexandra? Let's go with Matriona. Matriona will be her name. You would name her after a respectable woman? Watch out, she might become a Noah. A name from Sviatsi. One of the items needed to rescue the girl from the Banya. Thank you, Adi. Well, the field is about a mile to the west. Okay, no, we won't trick him. We're gonna go to the field. I'll try to thwart the winds. See you later. I think you probably could trick him, but then I'm guessing it would give you sins again. You soon arrive at your destination. The field looks empty in the twilight of the dawn. Cold wind seems to penetrate you to the bone. When you step onto the plowed field, you sense a familiar shiver. This field harbors evil spirits. Oh, we already drew our circle, which is good. Look around. You find a poorly hidden bundle of old wheat ears. It's a Colton Salem. A kind of harmful sorcery related to agriculture. A bundle of wheat ears are tied in a special way and enchanted with special zagobors. A Salem can destroy crops, as well as cause sickness and death. The stems are tied in a knot and dusted with ashes and salt. Fresh grave soil, eggshells, and steamed grains are laid around it. You draw a circle. You feel that demons are not far off. Read the Zagobor. Wind, O wind, the oldest of the 7 brothers, do not blow from the rotten corner, do not pour the western rains, but breathe instead a gentle zephyr. Lend good service to our folk, drive us here, and pleasant rain. Joy to plowmen and your glory, O the fiercest one. New entry. Zagos. What's the new one? Was it Zagobor? Zagobors are special ritual texts. Reading them might produce special magical effects. They were used to cure illness, protect from evil spirits, and harm ill wishes. For instance, Kulduns chant Zagobor when creating Salem. Weedy is tied in a special way. Sagavors are characterized by their almost poetic language and structure. They consist of a commencement, the beginning of the Sagavor, an order, a wish posed in the text, and a key, specific words anchoring the actions of the ritual. Oh, so like the cards that we're using, right? Okay. You finish to recite the Sagavor, and for a moment, silence falls. Suddenly, a creaky voice from behind startles you. You sure are strange creatures. First, you curse it, then you bless it right after. By you, do you mean us Kulduns? Ha! Humans. Always on the border between worlds. And that's why you always lose. But who am I to complain? My name is Andreiko, and I've heard about you. You're the new witch, Vasilisa. Okay. Andreika. So is it you who spoils the field by sending dry winds? Spoil? You used the wrong word. I'm helping the peasants, and I'm a master at this. I mean, surely you understand that this is for their own good, don't you? How is this for their own good? I don't get it. What possible good can broken rye do? Oh, you disappoint me. Alright, here's the thing. The peasants will have a bad harvest this year. That is so. But it will make them search for new, better ways to grow wheat. So when the real famine comes, people will be ready. Their newly gained skills will help them overcome the true hardships. As you can see, I'm a visionary. Well, now, shall we go our separate ways? Leave him alone, ask something else. Don't be glib with me. Tell me. Talk about Salem. It's not by chance that I came across this Salem. You don't say. Perhaps you know who's to blame. The Salem caused this chort to appear, but who left these weed ears? Who summoned this chort? Well, Kuldoon. You were sent here by another Kuldoon, weren't you? Ha! Right. You know, I'm starting to like you. I could even tell you who's the Kuldoon that sent me. If you weren't so careful. The Salem had already been enchanted when I arrived. Want to make a deal? Let me finish what I started. I'll send some dry winds, and after that I'll be your servant. The famine we'll cause. Death in heaps. No, thank you. I have all the chort I need. Don't be glib with me. Tell me. Well, I kind of do get what he's saying, but we did make a promise to the father, and he did give us already. He fulfilled his part of the bargain. He gave us the name, so I am going to fight him. Enough talking. I'll definitely banish you from this field. Oh, Master. Summons more evil spirits. 150. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. We're gonna hit him with everything that we have. This is gonna take a while. Oh boy, what does he do? Recitation time 3, 15 damage. Recitation. Number of turns until recitation is complete. And he... 6 times 3. I'm going to die. I don't think we are ready to take this fight yet. I just don't think so. Oh, no, wait, you know what? That's 18 damage. So he's still gonna take 4. Yeah, jeepers creepers. That's... oof. Tough. Really tough. Oh, shoot. I probably should have waited with him to attack him. Because he could really help me with him now. But he needs to wait another round and he's almost ready. And he's gonna essentially one-shot me almost. If it's 15 damage that he does. Okay, so we have Blessing. Blessing again. Gonna heal up, and I can't use him yet. Alright, let's see. Oh, I didn't look. Damn, Demon Seals. Attacks seal a random page. Oh, so he can seal a page of mine now? Okay, whew. Oh, now I have a lot that I can use. So you're gonna attack him. We need to get rid of this guy. We have Ward for 5. Another 7. He's gonna attack again with 18 and he's gonna sight again for several. No, we need shield. Take this one off. Oh, that was it. Nice. Okay. Good. Alright, now we can... Oh, he's shielding all allies. And we just killed his ally. Oh, he blocked my Varahil. Lock. Let's do this. This turns to 8. If I use this, it's 15 damage, but my goodness, he has so much health. You shouldn't have got in my way. And yet I have. Deal with it. Okay, and he's attacking again. So much damage. I have to heal. Oh, I can only... I should have taken a look at the other ones if there was anything else that is maybe more useful. Waste still has one more turn. Yeah, that was pretty stupid. At least now he can attack again. Oh, we can give ourselves a shield. Of 5. This is what I should have used. Eliminate his shield earlier. Oh, we could use this one to completely... Okay. We're gonna heal up for the time being, I guess. And let's go full on shield right now. Yeah, this gives me 3 heart, I think. So let's do this. 3 heart, 5 shield, and another 3 shield. Oh, that's only 8 defense. Oh, I'm gonna take damage one way or another. Yeah. Not really sustainable what we're doing right now. Oh. Break it. Yeah, this is really good. Oh. I have no ward. He's almost gonna kill me. Yeah, I mean, I said before I'm gonna die, and yeah, it looks like this is exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna put shield up again. Yeah, it's just not enough. And we have no more healing items left, and he still has 88 health left. Alright. Yeah, and he's gonna attack for 18 again. And I only have... I need to protect myself at least for 9. So that's already 8. That's 11. Three and 2, that would heal us for 5. Oh, so this is 5 on top of my 3. So I'm 13, so I'm gonna take 5 damage, which would be the 5 that I'm healing right now, so it's... Ah, this is so pointless. So let's block 5 more. How? I don't understand this. Okay. Attacks. Seal a random page. I have to do this because I need to replenish some health somehow. 12 damage. Okay. And he's back to full-on attack, and I have 0 shield. So 18 damage, 5, so he's gonna take 13 from me. Great. Three more shield, or 2 more health. I think the shield is better. Waste. The last one, but we need to use it. We need to use it. We need to use this one. Oh, those are all blocked now. Well, that's great. Okay. I think we're going to die. Because it's not gonna be enough. But I have nothing else that I can do. Oh, God. Oh, he's going to shield himself again. Oh, I can't even use my keycards. Well, that's just flippin' great. Oh, he does shield again. I don't know how those calculations work. Okay. How did I take so much damage all of a sudden? Okay. And he's doing shield again. Sagopod damage 25. How? 14. Okay. How? I have no idea how we've done this. Okay. We've got the Zalem. Stems are tightened and not dusted with ashes, salt, fresh grave soil, eggshells, and steamed grains. Strength and status waste +2. 30 rubles, 100 experience. I have no idea how we won this fight. We should have been dead a number of times. And we're back at our grandfather. Ooh. So, the name of the girl will be Matriona. A fitting name. You did the right thing sorting out that demon. Won't spoil any good crops anymore. All you need to find now is a cross and a belt. Good. This took a long time. This fight at the end was tough. I need to do a little bit of digging into how these cards really function with each other. So clearly some of them became really strong. I don't know how the calculations work, which is a bit odd. And I should really fill that knowledge gap, because otherwise I think some of the later fights may become impossible for me to win. Anyhow, we somehow did it. We defeated the demon. So we essentially held up our promise that we gave to the priest. We now got the name. So there's 2 more items that we're missing, but I am gonna take a pause here. We will leave this for the next episode. I've not decided yet. I think both of them will be tricky in their own accord. Maybe we'll just go in order as they are here on the screen at the moment, so probably just start with the cross. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me again. Hope you enjoyed this one. If any of you has already played the game, if you have any tips in regards to how the cards work, maybe if you want to give me some guidance on how to best make use of them, feel free to leave a comment. If not, I guess just enjoy me stumbling and fumbling about and seeing what works and what doesn't. But I really hope I will be able to see you again on the next episode, and until then, take care, look after yourself, bye bye.